Hey you guys, it's Rochelle, aka Shelly Witt. I'm on my lunch break. I have eaten the majority of my salad and half of my fish. And I wanted to come on here and make sure that I followed up from yesterday. I went home and crashed as soon as I got home. But I wanted to follow up from yesterday about my recomp goals, what my status is so far, and what I've accomplished and what I plan to accomplish long term. Also, discuss why I do have the goals that I have and the methods that I'm using, and also feature my updates on Black business. The next time that I come on here, we'll discuss the other topics that I mentioned in my previous video about vices and addiction, and other topics, okay? But without further ado, we're actually going to talk about my weight and my body fat and other things like that. So I actually had to write it down on a plate really quick so that I could have it to discuss with you guys because it's on my phone. But the highest weight that I had last year, since we're in a new year, the highest weight that I had last year for the year was in August. Through the summertime, I kind of focused in introspectively and really just gave up. Honestly speaking, I gave up on prioritizing healthy food and just grabbed anything that was stimulating positive dopamine feelings, just cookies, candy, everything every day, right? So I got up to 281 in the end of August. That was the highest weight that I've recorded. I do remember seeing around then about 283, heading towards 284. At the time, my BMI, which is your body mass index, and that's like the ratio of your body measurements with your actual weight. My BMI at the time was 48. Okay. My body fat percentage at the time was super high, 63%, 63.4%. And my fat free mass at the time was 102.8 pounds, as well as my BMR was 2006 calories. Okay, so your BMR is your basal metabolic rate, how much calories you burn at rest without supplemental calorie burn like activity, intense activity, right? So you want that to stay high because that's the most common thing that becomes an issue as people lose weight, is their metabolic rate goes down, right? And so you lost weight by cutting your calories, and then you think that you can restore your calorie count to what it originally was and maintain the weight loss, but your basal metabolic rate has also decreased with the weight loss. So now you're going to regain the weight. So you want your basal metabolic rate to stay high. You also want your BMI to be high. Low. Honestly, it's not like the end of the world if your BMI is not exactly what it should be within range. It's dependent upon more your body fat and your fat-free mass content, which is why I'm focused more on that than my BMI. So that was in August. That was my highest. Now, when I started this meal prep plan and the exercise plan, that was 3 weeks ago as of yesterday, right? So the first day I started was December 25th. I prepped my meals then, and the next day I started eating them. The first day that I weighed myself and recorded it was the 30th of December, so right before New Year's Eve. And that day I weighed in at 265 even. And my BMI, so from 281, I came down to 265 from August to December. My BMI came down from 48 to 45.2. So that means I shrank a little bit in size, in proportion. My body fat specifically came down from 63.4% to 59.2%. Not as much as I would like, but it was in the right direction, right? Also, my fat-free mass came down as well. So I had average weight loss, like average steady state, a little bit of both parts of my composition reduction. The main thing as well here is my BMR came down from 2006 calories to 1932 or 1932 calories. So because I'm a girl that likes to eat, and because true fitness requires good nourishment, I need my basal metabolic rate to stay up. So I chose the method of um, going a little bit keto, right, or Atkins, or whatever you want to call it, lower carb, just to have an overall calorie reduction, to all of the other benefits of just going keto. So I chose keto as far as my diet plan. Generally, I chose fresher foods, and lighter foods that I could eat more frequently. So I have like the mental stimulation of eating more frequently, but the lower calorie count every time I do eat. And then I chose to have less of a cardio centric workout, more of a balance between weightlifting and cardio. So, an overall workout. I don't do a lot of calisthenics or high intensity interval training, but I'm definitely open to it, especially as I progress through fitness goals. That if somebody offers to go for the class, I'm going to go and I'm going to have a good time. So that was 16 days ago. That was December 30th that I was at that weight. Now, as of 3 days ago, we came down from 265 to 260 in weight, right? So that's not a large amount. It's 5 pounds that I've lost in 3 weeks. And so that usually doesn't stir up people, but it's the type of pounds that I lost, and it's the overall recomp that I've accomplished. Honestly, I was disappointed in 5 pounds until I looked at the details of what 5 pounds I lost, and I'm actually really happy with what I've been able to accomplish. So my weight came down from 265 to 260. But in addition to that, my body fat came down from 59 to 58. So I lost fat mass. And the reason that I only lost 5 pounds total is because I also lost in inches and I gained in muscle. So my fat-free mass came up from 101 to 109. So that means all those squats that I've done in the gym, all of those push-ups and curls at home, all that stimulation to my muscle, and the food choices that I've made as well to nourish my muscles is working. So because my weight hasn't shifted dramatically, my look still has shifted dramatically. Now, the only thing I didn't do for this video in time was actually measure my waist. My starting waist measurement was 51 inches in the summertime. And I believe in December it was 49 inches. So the next time that we have a video about this, I'll go over my body measurements and how they've adjusted. But you can just see from 101 to 109, I've gained muscle. I've lost fat, and I've lost weight all together. So we're going in the right direction. And then to top it all off, my BMR didn't dramatically drop. So it went from 1930 calories to 1913 calories. So I only lost 15 calories that I have room to burn. So I gained muscle. I'm maintaining how much my body burns at a rested state. So on the days that I am a little bit more tired and not getting in a workout, I'm still able to burn what I'm eating, not only by the food choices, but by my body being stronger and more fit overall. So that's the discussion for my recomp status right now. And my goal for the summertime, so I mentioned that last summer in August, I was at 63% body fat. The lowest body fat percentage that I've ever been in is about 33%, which was ideal for my height and weight, and I guess bone density as well, like the measurement that I got from the trainer at that time when I was at that weight and body fat percentage. So my goal for this summer is to honestly just get into the 40s of body fat percentage. That's been years. That's been around COVID that I've been around 40% body fat. That's still high. That's obviously not the end goal, but a short-term 6-month goal of changing my body fat percentage from where it is now in the 50s to the 40s is totally realistic and accomplishable. And the main thing is being able to take those small steps and make the progress so that you actually see something happening. Because if you don't see results, you're not motivated to keep going back. It's not like other addictions, which we're going to talk about in that other video, where like if you gamble and you don't win, you keep gambling. Or if you get drunk and you don't have a good time, you still go get drunk again. But if you work out and you don't lose a pound, guess what you do? You never go back to the gym. It takes 6 months for somebody to convince you to go back to the gym. And then you go back and you sit around and you drink water and you play on your phone. You don't even want to move, because what's the use? You think you're not going to get any results. So it's important to set goals that are accomplishable and then actually accomplish them so you can continue on. So my goal is for the summertime. If I reach 49% body fat or less, I'll be satisfied. I also have a waist measurement goal. I would like to be 45 inches in the waist or less. That's a realistic goal for in the beginning of the summer. Instead of going all the way to August, I'm going to set that for June. And that's what we're going to work towards. As far as the workouts, we already talked about that in the last video. So my home workouts are definitely going to have to increase. Tomorrow is Friday. Okay, so the day after tomorrow is my next at-home workout that I'll be recording for you guys. If not in-gym workout, we'll see with the snow this weekend. But we're definitely going to get a workout video for this weekend. Excuse me. And lastly, the black businesses, the black fitness businesses that I'm going to feature for this video. So for yesterday, for Wednesday, the South African Aerobics channel here on YouTube, I'm going to link them in the description below. Make sure you go check them out. They have the Squat King. They have a whole bunch of different videos on there with various workouts that you can enjoy. The music is lively. The culture is awesome. Everybody's motivational to everybody. So make sure you check out their channel. And I'm trying to remember. Oh, I almost forgot. And this is my girl. Like I literally have followed her for years online, and she's always been an inspiration as far as her determination to change her body and maintain the changes. And she's still battling with it. She's had a son and is still like, you know, forging forward to make sure that her life is on the healthier side. Rocky Giovanni is a black fitness influencer. I'm going to link her channel in the description box below. Okay, that's it for today. I will upload again tomorrow. Make sure that you like this video. Make sure that you comment on this video. Share this video with somebody who it can help. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I got to get my subscribers up so I can start doing lives, and that'll actually motivate me a lot, and probably y'all as well, to do live workouts together or have open discussions about our health goals and you know, how we're going to accomplish them. So I can't wait to talk to you guys soon in the comments section, and much love to you guys. Deuces.